YouTube friends and followers. So I want to do the SDR video over again. I was using a headset and it didn't capture any of the audio that I wanted to show you folks. So again, let's take a look at some SDR receivers and software-defined radio. So say you wanted to listen to radio stations in Pennsylvania. You could hit this here and you'll see the SDR interface will come up. I'll turn it on.
Delivering 10% returns or better and have not been impacted by the coronavirus.
You can hear the AM stations coming up on this thing. So you click on these streams,
you can learn about
in the 1,000 meter race.
and you'll hear the AM radio.
Last great performance in the career
So
of Film Puppet.
that's how to listen to AM radio. You first go down here, select band, and we'll say medium wave, and that'll get us on AM if you want to hear AM stations. Now you can see all these stations down here coming in, and you would want to use this expander key here with plus to expand the resolution. So each of these waveforms here is an AM station, and if we click on this,
back and let you know right away. Like,
you're going to hear
willing to actually have kind of
what
candid, open conversation.
people are talking about. These are all stations around this person's area in Pennsylvania. And
your phone and Pure Talk's customer service.
the wider the line here, the more powerful the station.
Service and where, you know, things are going. And I think that's what people are missing a bit of.
Wow, a French station in Pennsylvania. So that's how to receive, say, AM stations on a software-defined radio on this kiwisdr.com/public interface. Let's now go to ham radio here, and we'll take a look at, say, the 40 meter band, which you can hear sideband and Morse code. So select 40 meters here. You'll see 40 meters come up. Now we'll take a look at what's here, and I've learned from using this interface that these little bits here are sideband. So we'll expand our interface again, and 40 meters by convention is lower sideband. So we'll hit the lower sideband key here, and then we'll turn the speaker up on the computer. Click on this. And I'll try to tune it in a bit.
Hello from the rest of the gang there, and A3LR, FET, and the multitude. K1CA, well, good news, everybody. Hope all was well. His wife was down there with me a second ago. They're just showing me the documentation about Chris Como and him fighting the coronavirus here and what he had to do to live for the last 10 or 12 days. You know, you got to fight. You got to fight this thing, you know, if you get it. And you can't give up. You can't lie on your back. You got to, you know, just fight it and fight it and fight it there. So I hope, I pray to God I don't give up my COPD because it was really doing a job on me. But, you know, I'm a strong guy. Anyways, everybody sounds pretty good tonight there, and Charlie, you're good and strong there, and Carlos is pretty good and strong, and of course, LR, you're over my front window here, so that's how that goes here. And hello to you also, and I don't know if anybody else is in here, from our good buddy from Missouri. I don't know if he's made it up here yet, but we'll probably look for Bob here momentarily. So Charlie, back she comes there, and hope you're feeling better there, and fine business, having some warm weather today. With 77 degrees today and overcast here, and I just took it easy for the most part, but I'll work on my antenna, my 80 meter antenna probably tomorrow there. K1GZL in the multitude, K1 Charlie Alpha Lima.
Okay, real fine, you know, you're 40, a little over 40 over 9 on this antenna, and a little bit less on.
So that's typical ham radio talk on sideband. And sideband is a suppressed carrier, so it depends how you tune this stuff to get them to come in correctly. If you listen here again, you'll see what happens when you tune it incorrectly.
I got the full K1 live view, and thank you, Art, so much, K1. Okay, Charlie,
That's incorrect. So because the sideband is a mixing of a carrier plus the sideband of that transmitting station, there's a mixing process, and in this case I think we're hearing the difference, which is the actual audio. So it depends where you place the listening station against your carrier. Of course, in a software-defined radio, this is all done with mathematics. Here's another strong station. Let's see what these guys are talking about here.
3 KN4 HBJ.
So that's called a pileup. There's too many people in there to really make out what's going on. It's kind of messy. Okay, and then these signals over here to the right, those are most likely shortwave broadcast, excuse me, stations. So if we hit the AM here, then you'll see that those are able to come in. That's sideband there. Now these stations here.
Por eso estamos proponiendo que se garantice a las personas mayores y más.
Those are foreign broadcast stations, probably from South America somewhere. They're coming in on 7.32 megahertz or so. And those are kind of a problem when you're a ham radio operator and these things are coming in on your band because they're taking up a lot of band space you would want to use for talking to people.
Bueno, ¿qué voy a decir? En un país donde el 95...
Y que la solidaridad continuará a pesar de los tiempos de guerra.
There's also an amateur radio band called 20 Meters. It's quite active. What else can we do here? I think we'll try 15 meters, which is sometimes active. Let's see what's going on here. 15 meter ham band. I don't see any lines here at all, so it's very inactive. We can try 80 meters now and see what happens there. Here's 80 meter ham band here. And it looks like there's some activity. 3.5 is all Morse code, so if you go down here, it's probably a Morse code. Let's see what it sounds like. So it's people talking in sideband. So you want to go to lower sideband on 80 meters, which is 3.5, 3.6 megahertz. These horizontal bands they could be lightning strikes. They're basically noise pulses that go across the whole spectrum. And so when you see these horizontal lines, it's pretty noisy on 80 meters, and you can see the noise floor is like an S5, so it's pretty bad for noise. Let's see if 20 meters is active here, which it usually is. Here's 20 meters. 20 meters is dependable, so now we can see some sideband here on 20 meters. This could be a station, a foreign station. Let's see what that station looks like there. Let's try this thing. So that's some kind of modulation. It's probably like an FSK. No, it's not FSK. It's some kind of modem that's sending out some signal. I'm not sure what that is. Here, this looks like some strong sideband here. Here's some sideband here. We're upper sideband on 20 meters. There's something strong right here. Let's check this out.
You go and they have seniors come in and they limit how many people are in the store. I think Trader Joe's was 25 people at a time. And we got Instacart here too. I did a Costco order about 3 weeks ago and stocked up. So I'll need, like bacon, eggs, a couple minor things here about a week.
So we can't hear the other party on the other end. That's how shortwave is and how ham radio is. Sometimes if you're in a third spot, you can hear one party, not the other. Well, okay, here's something going on here. That looks good. Let's go up in frequency a bit here. My mouse on this Macintosh iMac doesn't work so well. I tend to get this thing skipping in and out, zooming in and out. Let's try this band right here. This is some sideband right here.
De la romana, pero déjame preguntarle algo a Carlos. Carlos, ¿tú llegaste a ver el review de los radios que yo te envié? ¿Tú viste lo que hizo el tigre?
A couple of Habla Espanol stations there. Let's give these guys a try right here.
Que son 500 pesos menos, pero lo notan.
Band holds up, should be coming through pretty good. WA4, TVN, W9, LCM.
And as per usual, we can't hear the other party. Let's try it over here and see.
I went to a scrapyard. I got the plate, the lift off strap on top of a piece of steel, 26-pound steel plate, 8-inch steel, and it's only $5. And so I have 3 bands vertical, and I'm going to slide that out to the middle of my 46 by 28 cardboard.
So anyway, that's how to hear ham radio. CW would be down here toward the other end of the scale on 20 meters. Let's see if any CW is present here. So we'll skip down to here, and this is probably CW right here. There we go. Kind of cool. And then, of course, if you want to hear some shortwave stations, you can do that too. Let's go up and see what we can find. They're usually around like 11, 12 megahertz. Let's go over there and see what's going on. Yeah, there's some right there. So this is going to be foreign broadcast.
Comprometido el enfermero pionero Eduardo Brito.
Anyway, there's all sorts of modulation on here. There's also a mode called digital radio mode, DRM. I think it's called digital radio mode. So this is kind of fun. This is where up here you can see a station coming through, and they're broadcasting digital and shortwave. So they have some well-known stations in here, and I've had luck with France. That's not France. Let's see, where was that? I think I had to actually be on a European station to get the stuff. This should work. Let's see. Nope, nothing there. There was some experimental French station I had. Alright, well that's about it. Wrap this thing up. Thanks for watching. And again, this is a software-defined radio, which you can get through KiwiSDR.com public. So I've enjoyed this. It's been like a reintroduction to shortwave listening and amateur radio. A lot has changed since I've been on here years ago. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you like it, thumbs up and subscribe. I'm always doing things that are unusual. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.